This is some follow-up to this floating dock thing I wanted to point out in case anybody's interested. These were spacers, so there was a steel flange at the bottom of this thing, and I was worried that I would open up a leg or something on one of these, so I just took a piece of deck boarding and cut it, bored some holes in it because they didn't have stainless bolts long enough, so I just bored these down and put those in there anyway. But this makes a hand, first of all, you can't hurt yourself. Second of all, it makes a handhold. The other thing is that, like, you can look at the shoal out there. You can see it's actually low tide and coming up, but you can see how far down the dock really is right here. So I ended up buying a stainless ladder that just sits out here, so it makes it so that you can get up and down without too much difficulty. But here's really what I wanted to talk about. The face on my seawall is not square, and so what I ended up doing is going back and loosening up the bolts on these brackets, and in order to get this absolutely vertical this way, because obviously it's going to climb and lower down there, I had Hardie board, which is a cement board product, and I made some spacers and put them behind this thing, and then I screwed this back in. So this is absolutely vertical this way now, and also this way. And I did the same thing over here, except when I put this lower mold into the wall and put it in the right place, and so I couldn't get this tight against the I-beam here, so I ended up cutting a piece out of here, and then this sits back in there. But this is the same thing. I put a couple of pieces of Hardie board. This is 1/4 inch. I put it behind the brackets, and now this is absolutely perfect too, so that when this comes up and down, it will you know, there's no binding. That's one of the things I was concerned about. Then I had originally mounted this is just a piece of 5/4 you know, regular decking boards, and then this was some of that barrel that I had left over. I cut a piece because this stuff is really tough, so I screwed this into the face of this. This gives a sliding surface against the I-beam, which is kind of rough. And then the other thing that I wanted to do was make sure that if this came way up here, that this could get hooked down underneath here, and that's no longer the case. It will always be guided upwards, because we've actually had situation where the river came up over the top of the seawall, if you can believe that, and flooded the yard, flooded the house. Well, didn't flood the house, flooded the garage, and got a little water in the house. Anyway, what I ended up doing is I had originally mounted these L brackets, aluminum L brackets, using regular stainless deck screws, and they were just not strong enough. So I ended up ordering 1/2 inch by 3, and there's 2 thicknesses of 2x8 down in here, so 3 will take it to the edge of the second piece, and then piloting a hole in here and bolting these in, so that this is much more robust than it used to be. And while I had that off of there, I ended up taking a couple of pieces of Hardie board and putting it behind this board here, so that this can't get any closer. There's a little slot here, but you can see that won't affect anything. But anyway, this is still vertical. But anyway, so that this can't get stuck underneath here and, you know, create a problem. So the spacing was the issue there. So that's now all corrected. And I did I did it on both sides. Same thing over here. So you can see even the rocking and the rolling. You can't get any closer than that, which will clear this bracket if the thing ever gets that high. It shouldn't, but you know, You just never know. All right, so that's it. And this is my this is for launching my kayaks now. And here's how you get the heck up onto the shore again. And this is from my cheap Chinese tap guns, which broke off. I made those with stainless. And these are regular ones. That's a stainless tap gun broken in there. Shit. Stuff that, you know, you get what you pay for, I guess. Anyway, that's it. No dolphins this morning. If you like this, if you like the explanation, give me a like or subscribe. And we're out. Thanks. Bye.